From his base in Manhattan, Ricardo Dominguez has coordinated crippling attacks on the White House web server and sites such as the Pentagon, the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, and the Mexican government. He uses the internet to protest against the military suppression of the native population in the Chiapas region of Mexico.
The Mexican Revolution.
Taking the side of the Zapatista movement, which campaigns for greater autonomy in Chiapas, his group, the Electronic Disturbance Theatre, has waged war online. He calls it Digital Zapatismo.
What we wanted to do is create a process by which a large community could gather together and sit down, following the traditions of Thoreau, Gandhi, Martin Luther King, ACT UP, and just create a symbolic disturbance based on the weight of that community.
Que vale. Que viva Chiapas, que viva Mexico, que viva Zapata.
There are times when the human community in the flesh has to stand on the superhighway for a brief period of time, like any civil disobedience, and say, ya basta, enough is enough.
Ya basta.
But how do you hold a sit-in on the web? Dominguez turned to Carmen Karasic, a former hacker and programmer. Karasic helped write FLOODNET, the software that has become the main weapon of the Electronic Disturbance Theatre. FLOODNET automated the process of striking the reload key on a website. People on their home PCs could download a website automatically every 7 seconds. With sufficient users online working together, this would soon overload a target website.
FLOODNET is a Java applet which reloads the refresh button over and over based on the number of people who participate on the action. It's like a little wheel, which is the applet, and it hits the button over and over and goes, can I have information? Website goes, yes. Okay, here you go. Hello, can I have information? Yes, here you go. Hello, can I have information? Hello, can I have information? Hello, can I have information? Hello, can I have hello, can I have information? Can I have information? Can I have more? And then finally the server says, I can't give out any more information right now.
I think if you're going to make some sort of political statement in cyberspace, it should be a collective statement. It should be a statement that is not just my opinion, but a statement that's multiple thousands of people's opinion.
In 1998, targeting the website of the President of Mexico to protest about Chiapas, Dominguez organized a mass online sit-in through FLOODNET.
We started the action. It was a 4-hour action, and during those 4 hours, some 38,000 people around the world joined, and many people around the world got the message from President Cedillo's website saying, at this moment, too many requests are taking place, please come back later.
With the cyber-squatting of FLOODNET, Electronic Disturbance Theatre has pioneered a whole new arena of protest, online electronic civil disobedience, a mix of hacking and activism known as hacktivism.
One of the things that cyberspace does is it brings individual power to anyone who cares to learn the technology. If you want to do it, you can do it. And that's the sort of leveling of the playing field that I'm sure really scares the hell out of governments. Because we basically put the tools in these individuals' hands to do whatever they want with them, and we're able to mobilize people at a global level at a moment's notice.
1998 was the dawn of cyber war. In April, the Electronic Disturbance Theatre launched a 24-hour attack on the Pentagon to continue its protest against the Mexican government. To their surprise, the Pentagon took the attack so seriously, it decided to strike back at the hackers by launching a hostile program at each of its tormentors to crash FLOODNET.
This was the first act of offensive information war that had ever occurred that we know of publicly. The Pentagon broke a law called the Posse Comitatus Law, which means that the government cannot use the Navy, the Army, or any intelligence against the civilian population in the United States. And they were attacking civilian servers here in New York City.
It also was overkill by far for what we were doing. Of course they're scared. They're not in control anymore.
The electronic disturbance theatre's methods have been adopted by other groups.